get a free switch into my reliable float cell. I really hope I hit hydro pump. ¿Qué pasa, YouTube? 6 Hacks here. Got for you guys today another Showdown live, and this is the second video of this year. If you guys missed my first official upload of 2016, a link to that will be down in the description, so you guys can check that out. Now, I don't know if I didn't make this clear to you guys, and I'm pretty sure I didn't say this when I came back, but I'm not going to be posting daily. I don't know if that's a problem for some of you guys. I will be trying to post as much as I can. Hopefully in the near future I will have chances to record and upload more daily, which is what I want to have to happen. But for right now, I will try to upload when I can. So yeah, that's why I haven't uploaded in a couple days. I hope you guys do not mind that, and of course if you do enjoy the video, then please feel free to leave a like. One like can definitely go a long way. Hopefully everybody has had a good 2016 so far. We're only a week in, and I really hope that it's still going good for you guys. But yeah, anyways, I'm just rambling. I apologize. So today we are going to be in the PU tier for this live. Now, honestly, I don't know much about PU. I really don't. My rating is really not that good in it because I've played 18 games, but I don't, everything like comes to a blank to me, and then I don't know what happens. But hopefully we can find some good opponents, and hopefully we don't get utterly destroyed. Basically, when I get higher on the ladder, I will start making some more fun-based team. This team is a little bit more standard-ish if you look at it, but as I get higher on the ladder and learn the tier more, I will make fun teams. That is what I'm trying to say. So hopefully you guys do not mind this. And anyways, we have probably the best and I think the only S-rank Pokemon in PU right now, which is Floatzel. And this is a specially based Floatzel, and right now I want to say that I used special Floatzel back in 4th gen when I first started playing. And I find it kind of funny that the best set for Floatzel in PU right now in 6th gen is a special base set, and just I came up with this set. I used it literally before any... Oh my, you guys don't understand this. I wish I even uploaded a video about the set. I remember the picture that I used. I remember editing it. I remember... Oh man, I remember those days, man. Back early when I started uploading. Anyways, I'm rambling. I'm getting off topic, but I remember using this in 4th gen and back in the day, back when I first started. But yeah, it is right now the currently best Pokemon in the... PU tier. Moving on, we have Roselia. I think the only spiker, well, relevant spiker in the PU tier, which I don't really see anybody use spikes, so I found it really odd that nobody was using Roselia. Oh, well, what I'm trying to say is that nobody really uses spinners or defoggers in PU, and I found it weird that nobody was using Roselia for spikes. I got my words twisted there, but you guys understand what I'm saying. So hopefully Roselia can come in set with spikes, which this team really does like spikes. It is a very offensively based team. Next off, we have good old Stunfisk, which is actually a really bulky mon. A nice thing to be able to paralyze mons. Also status and with toxic, and my best switch into Poniard outside of Machoke, I suppose. But Poniard I think is running pretty rampant right now because I've seen a couple of them on the ladder as I've played. Moving on, we have good old Mr. Grumpig, and if you do not think that a shiny Grumpig named Honey Glazed is the most brilliant name you've ever heard of, then leave. No, I'm joking. Don't leave. Don't move your mouse from the X. Okay, thanks. But yeah, I thought it was a pretty good thing, but it's just a more speedy variant just because I want to be able to outpace things. Standard 3 attacks with Thunder Wave as opposed to Heal, which I was contemplating, but T-Wave support on the team would be pretty nice. Next off, we have a powerful wall breaker in the form of Adamant Choice Banded Scrappy Stoutland. No need to describe what this Pokemon does. And then finally off, we have good old Machoke, which actually kind of rips my team apart to an extent, but I should be able to deal with it accordingly. And just a good old Rest Talk set, because I don't like 4 attacks Machoke. I really don't. I think Rest Talk is by far the better set. And I think Smogon has it listed as the second one. I don't know why. But yeah, that is the quick intro to the team. With that being said, let's get this started. We have our first match here. A really scary looking team. I don't know what any of this does. I know Regice hits like a massive truck. Luckily, I do have my good old Grumpig, which does have thick fats. Thank you. For a second there, I thought I had on tempo for some dumb reason. I'm guessing he's going to lead off with his Machoke, so I want to lead off with my Machoke because I'm running a little bit more speed than standard Machoke. Unless he's a max speed, which would kind of suck, but I think Machoke either way is my best lead. As he actually ends up leading off with this Marowak, I know he's going to want to get up his rocks most likely, so I do kind of just want to knock off right away to make this thing that much less of a threat without the thick club, as he does end up getting up his rocks, and he does have an Avalugg. I've been seeing a lot of Avaluggs lately, which is kind of annoying because they spin away my hazards, and I didn't think Avalugg was that popular in the tier, so I may have to try to fit on a ghost type on here over Grumpig maybe. Anyways though, he is most likely just going to stay in here. He has no switch-ins to Dynamic Punch at all, and hopefully he will hit himself in confusion. If not, then it is fine. Luckily he does, which means now we can just safely go for our knockoff, as he most likely will just sack this Marowak. So getting rid of Marowak is pretty nicely, however though, it is pretty nice, sorry. However though, he did get up his rocks. So he's going to bring in the Behemoth. I do have Grumpig, I suppose, as a switch-in. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can take one Psychic, but I really would rather not. So I'm just going to make the safe switch into Grumpig. If he does Shadow Ball, or I just died, and he crit me. I don't know if that crit would matter, or is going to matter. But I do just kind of want a Toxic here, hopefully forcing him to switch out, as he actually just stays in here. So I will be able to just get on my rocks here if he does want to stay in. Although, are they really that crucial? I mean, they would be nice and give me that free turn. Hopefully he doesn't flinch me here, which luckily he doesn't. So I can save Avalugg just for Death Water, and he looks to be choiced into Dark Pulse unless he's bluffing it very, very well, which would actually really upset me. So I'm just going to go ahead and Dynamic Punch here. He has no switch-ins to this. I will probably be able to knock him out next time he tries to switch it in. So I'm going to be guaranteed a huge hit on whatever comes in. If anything, I can just get rid of this Behemoth, which, as you can see, is a bit of a problem to my... Why? That did nothing. What? That did... I'm max attack adamant. Please do not survive this. Please. No. No! Come on. What just happened? Why is this so fat? What? Slash data... How do you spell this thing's name? Avalugg? I know it's like 500 defense, I think, right? Yeah, 184, which is like 500 with plus defense nature, if I'm not mistaken. Or near. It's over 400 for sure. But yeah, that is crazy. A knockoff will definitely knock him out here, so all I have to do is try to get up my rocks again later in the match. Actually, even just getting up a layer of spikes would be really nice. So he's going to bring back in the Behemoth. I really just want to stay in a knockoff. I really, really do. That is what I'm going to do, as it does indeed get knocked out. So he was Choice Specs, and he is now gone. So his next best switch in is probably going to be Go-Goat to try to set up on me, or his own Machoke, which he does opt to bring in the Go-Goat. So I'm a little bit concerned about this. I'm just going to stay in a Dynamic Punch, see what he wants to do. As he ends up going straight for the Horn Leech, this should do a really nice chunk of damage, as what I can do now is pretty much just go for a rest, I want to say. Maybe. Do I really need Machoke at this point? I mean, it would be nice to take on his Machoke, which I'm pretty sure I will outspeed. So what I could do here is just go ahead and go for the rest and then switch out. Yeah, that's fine. So what I want to do here is just switch into my Roselia, I think, right now. I mean, even if he does Earthquake, he should not 2KO me with anything else that he wants to go for. And I want to go ahead and just try to get up one layer of spikes, if anything. So he actually ends up hitting himself in confusion there, which is kind of nice for me. I'm gonna go ahead and get up a spike, as he ends up going for the bulk up. Not too sure why there. I guess just wanted to hit me a little bit harder with the Earthquake, which this is going to be a bit of a nuisance if I allow it to set up, so I'm going to go ahead and just go straight for the Sludge Bomb. I don't know why he just keeps bulking up. Maybe he thinks I don't have it, which it only did 40% there, which just kind of sucked, but eventually I will get a poison if he does want to try and set up on me, and then I can crit him as well, as he decides to make the aggressive play going for the one Earthquake, as he ends up bringing in the Regice. Now this could be Rock Polish, which actually sounds terrifyingly terrifying, as it does not turn out to be Rock Polish, so I'm faster than it, which means he is leftovers bulky. So I should be able to finish him off with my Stoutland potentially. Stoutline can be handy for his mod choke. This is where I was contemplating putting Focus Blast on this Float Cell. This is where it would come in handy. I think what I have to do here is bring in a Float Cell, Hydro Pump, and then bring in mod choke, you know, unless I miss. Or I meant I'll bring in Stoutland, so this kind of sucks. I mean, that is a little upsetting, I'll be honest, but we are not in a completely bad scenario. It's fine. I didn't want to have to rely on Sleep Talk, because there's a 66% chance for me to hit him with an attack. But there's only a 20% chance for me to miss Hydro Pump, and then I miss Hydro Pump and I pull Rest. You gotta love this game. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Look, there we go. We got the knockoff. So that's a start. He's not going to be able to finish us off with another Ice Beam. And now we will wake up here and just go for the Dynamic Punch and knock him out. So Machoke is able to finish him off as he brings in his own Machoke. I kind of want to go for the knockoff, but I think the Dynamic Punch is definitely the better play. Because I don't think the knockoff damage plus him losing Violite, I think is still going to equivalent to the same damage that I would do if I went for Dynamic Punch. He knocked me out, and then I revenge killed him with Stoutland, is what I'm trying to say. So he's going to go for the bulk up. That's fine, I guess. I mean, if he just hits himself once, that's perfectly good for me, but he is not. And now Stoutland will be able to come in. He will not outspeed me because he is not Choice Scarfed. And I can just go ahead, click return, and that will be the 2-0 victory in our favor. So yeah, pretty solid first game, I think. I got a little worried there. I thought we were going to lose for a second. But we were able to pull it out. And yeah, let's go get another one. So we got the second match here. This is an interesting team, I guess. I haven't seen a Vibrava. I have not seen an Articuno, but I really do want to use Articuno. So I'm a little terrified of that. He could just lead Sebstrika or Monferno from the looks of his team. Grumpig, I think it's actually going to be a pretty solid lead here. Yeah, I'm going to lead with Grumpig as he ends up leading off with the Vibrava. I was kind of thinking about that, but it's not that big of a problem. So I could just go straight for the Psychic, I think. I mean, worst case he goes for a U-turn, but that shouldn't do too much to me as he actually ends up going for the Roost. Okay, I guess just scouting out to see what I wanted to do here. So I'm just going to Psychic again as he will U-turn this turn, yeah. So he, of course, really? Hate this game. Hate this game. I'm gonna try and T-Wave as he ends up going for the substitutes. I was thinking he would sub. It was kind of dumb of me to just go straight for the Thunder Wave like that. So unfortunately, another one will be able to finish him off, and at this point, I'm just gonna spam Psychic as if he doesn't miss, but he crits me. Oh. So this thing is actually kind of annoying, but I'm just gonna spam return here. I think I can chew one Hurricane if he really wants to go for it. But yeah, there's nothing that can switch into this, right? Yeah, no, that's not a switch in. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and just kind of play risky here. Maybe 52 was a low roll and I can knock him out as I get a crits. Luckily no para, so no rocks for him, which is really nice. He has to switch something else in now. Monferno could be a decent switch in, but I think I outspeed Monferno. I want to say outspeed Monferno. What's my speed? Yeah, 259 Adamant. Jolly's 284. Yeah, okay, so Adamant is definitely better. The extra speed I don't think is really that handy for anything. So still waiting on him to decide what he wants, or she wants to bring in here. As in comes the Go-Goats. I'm gonna switch right into Roselia. This is a little bit risky. What I really want to do here is just Sludge Bomb. At the same time, I can pull a double. I really want to pull a double, actually. I'm gonna pull a double into Stoutland. As Vibrava actually comes in. Okay. So I'm just gonna go ahead and click return here. It just died. It just died. Stoutland putting the team on his back. Oh my lord. Alright. That already could. I need to get up rocks. I need to get up rocks. Because that Articuno is so scary right now. I really need rocks up. I didn't want to lead with my Stunfisk in case he let off with Articuno. Because I didn't want to take a potential Life Orb, Ice Beam, or Freeze Dry. So he's definitely debating on what he wants to bring in here. So he's going to bring the Go-Go. Okay. I want to see how much damage. I'm pretty sure most Go-Goats are just bulk up, so I'm assuming he's max defense. I mean max Spadef. Max HP. See, Stoutland, PU, Wallbreaker, Return does a lot of damage, good lord. So I can definitely 2 KO this right now if I really wanted to. Would it be worth it though? I need to see how much damage a Hurricane does. I know I should be able to take 1. PU sub boost. Hurricane, yeah, Hurricane does 51 to 60. So if I do stay in here, I can still take a Horn Leech plus a Hurricane, so I think that's what I'm gonna. It just died. Okay, so I guess this is kind of payback for earlier in the. It just died. So as you saw, that crit definitely mattered. I'm sorry, guys. It's funny. It's just kind of funny. I really just want to discharge here. Actually, what I should do is Toxic, because I think Toxic would put the Articuno on a timer. Well, no. No. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? Hold on. How much? Discharge should break his sub. I'm thinking that Discharge isn't going to break his sub. No, it will. It will. Okay, so yeah. By far, Stealth Rocking here is my better play. Because even if he brings in Articuno, he's not going to knock me out with any one hit, right? No, yeah. And then I can just go ahead and spam Discharge. So I do manage to get on my rocks. I really hope he's going to go for the offensive move, but he ends up just going for the sub. I kind of want a Toxic here, but I think just discharging is better. Yeah. Is he going to sub again? Yeah, okay. So I'm debating between Toxicing or discharging every time. He got me there. I mean, we have a chance to pair, yeah, which is nice, but it's not really great. See, I knew I should have Toxic. I knew I should have Toxic that turn. As long as he does not end up behind a sub, everything's fine. Yeah. Please. Yes! Yes! Okay, good. Good. So we managed to Toxic the Articuno, which means we will now definitely beat it 1v1, which is really great. I can't switch into Roselia, so Roselia's not going to come in. I kind of want to bring in not Articuno, but bring in Floatzel. Expecting him to Ice Beam this turn, but he most likely has Freeze Dry, so obviously that would not be a good play. Again, I eat any one hit, and then I can just go ahead and discharge. As he crits me, which does kind of suck, but it's not that big of an issue. Can I save this? I can still save this for Zebstrika, actually. Would it be worth it, though? I mean, Zebstrika, no. Zebstrika doesn't beat Roselia or Machoke. Yeah, so I think I can afford to just sack Stunfisk here, as he's gonna... I mean, it doesn't really matter if he wants to roost. I only have 4 more discharges left, but Toxic is gonna be racking up every single turn, so it doesn't matter. That's what I'm trying to say. He's just dragging this out. Are you really gonna roost? I mean, I can just Earth Power. I could have done this sooner, but it's fine. See, look, it doesn't matter what he does. So he's definitely just gonna Freeze Dry here because it's his last ditch effort to get off damage on anything. But again, I can really just afford the sack Stunfisk, so it does not matter. As I will be able to get Switch Initiative and see if he wants to bring in Zebstrika or bring in the Monferno. Which, I'm thinking his better switch-in is going to be Monferno. But even then, I should still be able to deal with it 1v1. So he's going to bring in the Zebstrika actually, as he will knock me out with the Hidden Power Ice. Machoke for sure here. And I can just go ahead and Dynamic Punch him in the face and knock him out. Right? Yeah, yeah. There's no other move I should make or should do. But he is gonna Volt Switch, and Monferno is still gonna be taking a pretty solid chunk of damage from this. Even if I don't knock him out, he shouldn't knock me out. You know, unless I put him in what's it called? Blaze range. Do these run Blaze? I mean, it doesn't matter even if he is in Blaze. Yeah, because Roselia does not lose to Zepstrike, especially because I do have the Synthesis, so I can Synthesis on an Overheat, and then he'll be at -2, and just it goes downhill for him there. So we're gonna get one more game. So yeah, we are 2-0 so far. Let's make it a complete win streak for this live. So this team is actually scary. I don't want to face this. I really don't. I don't know what he'll want to lead with. Maybe Golem? But Golem gets Sucker Punch, which is terrifying. I'm gonna leave Machoke, I think. Beedrill could be a little annoying. That Vullaby is gonna be a real nuisance. I like how I said that nobody really runs Hazard Control, because literally the games I've seen, my opponents have not had Spinners or Defoggers much, and now I'm running into them all over the place. So I'm gonna go ahead and just knock off here, as he's gonna end up getting up his rocks. Now I can just pretty much Dynamic Punch here, I think, without any real worry. Earthquake is going to hurt me a little bit. If he does want to bring in the B, that's fine, as he actually ends up going for the Explosion. That does kind of suck, but I should be able to roost up on Vullaby and Go-Goat and Beedrill. So he's going to bring in this Scary Mom, but I do have Grumpig, so is it really that big of an issue to me? Not really, as he ends up going for the Flamethrower. So what I can do here is just go ahead and Thunder Wave the potentially incoming... No, what would he switch into this? Vullaby? I guess Toxicing Vullaby? I mean, Thunder Waving Vullaby wouldn't be that bad for it to get... I mean, I would rather Toxic it, I suppose. So I think I'm going to double here, actually. As he stays in. What? Yeah, what? Hello? Why? I'm going to Toxic. I don't... Why? Anyways. I'm going to Toxic as the incoming Go-Goat gets caught with the Toxic, which is really great because now I will be able to prevent him from wanting to set up on me. He probably thought I was going to go for Rocks. I could have gone for Rocks, but if he did bring in Vullaby, I just want to, well, yeah, I guess. But Toxicing this is still really nice is what I'm trying to say. I do have a complete counter to this in my Roselia, so I don't know what he does want to go for. As you can see there, Earthquake does literally nothing to me. If I Synthesis, he gets a free switch into Ninetales unless I Sludge Bomb. But I mean, if I Synthesis, I can still save this later and try to spike up again. It will drag out the match a little bit longer, but it is the safer play, but the more aggressive play is the Sludge Bomb, and I think I would rather be safe and just go for Synthesis, as he actually just stays in here. So I'm going to take this opportunity to get up a layer of spikes, because I would rather start stacking up my hazards and bait in the Vullaby, and Toxic it to wear it down throughout the match, and then to try to potentially get a poison on the Ninetales, as he actually ends up bringing in the Beedrill. What does this... I don't know what Beedrill does. It gets knockoff, doesn't it, though? Yeah, it gets knockoff, so I think I'm going to switch into my Stunfisk here, see what he wants to do. So he does knockoff, as he actually gets paralyzed there, which is really great, so now I'm going to take this chance to get up my rocks. It does kind of suck that I lost my leftovers, though. So my hazards are here to stay, for the time being, unless he brings in Vullaby, which I could just be aggressive here. By aggressive, I meant to switch into Stoutland, but I really don't want to take any unnecessary damage. No, not Machoke. There is a chance he'll double into Vullaby, which is what I'm concerned about, but I don't know. I think the way he's been playing, I don't think he's going to do that, so I'm going to make a safe play. Yeah, so he does end up just going for the Earthquake. I think... No. I was going to say, if he was more experienced, then I think he would have pulled a double into Vullaby, and then I would have, in that case, pulled a double into Stoutland, predicting that, and then put him in a scenario where I 2-KO Vullaby as he defogs, or he can just stay in and Roost spam, and he risks me critting him, so either way I'm in a win-win. But as you can see, he just ends up going for the Earthquake. It's fine, it's not that big of an issue. Now he can bring in the Vullaby. So this is where I'm going to pull a double into Stoutland. So yeah, the same scenario did happen, kind of, but it's It would have been cooler if it happened the other way. So, he misses a what? Why would you toxic? Okay, yeah, so. My hazards are pretty much here to stay. The Beedrill's paralyzed. This is toxic. Ninetales is kind of annoying, but I do have my good old reliable Floatzel back here, so it does not really matter, as he can just Focus Blast here. It doesn't really bother me at all, but I can get 2 more potential KOs, so I think I may just sack the Roselia here because I really don't need it at this point, although it is a nice switch into this. Grumpig keeps this at check when I can't bring in Floatzel. So, sorry Stunfisk, but you gotta go because Stunfisk is really not doing anything for me in this match. As I can pretty much just go for another Toxic here, I want to say. I could predict them to bring in Go-Go, but is it really worth it? Not really. I'm just gonna Earth Power. And then as he wants to go for the Milk Drink, I'm gonna switch into Roselia. Get up all my hazards just because I can. But I mean, oh no, he's gonna Earthquake. Okay, well, I can Synthesis here if I really wanted to. But I'm going to be low to the point where anything else he brings in can revenge kill me either way. So I'm going to Spike up, but he outspeeds me, which I kind of forgot about, so that was dumb on my part. I did think he would go for Milk Drink there, that's why I wanted to bring in Roselia, but it's fine that I didn't get up my other layers, because it doesn't stop me from winning at all. I don't mean that to sound cocky, but unless I get really unlucky, like extremely unlucky, which can happen actually, then I should be in a prime position to win the game with Floatzel. With Floatzel of all Pokemon. So this is this Scarfed? Yeah, because no, it could be Scarfed. Either way, I'm going to just switch into Stunfisk as he does T-Bolt, so I can just go ahead and Earth Power, as whatever he brings in will be losing a huge... Oh, it's not Scarfed. Okay. I was going to say it could be Scarfed because he could have left in Raichu and gone for Hidden Power Ice just to get off damage on Stunfisk. But it doesn't change anything, as I will be able to get a free switch into my reliable Floatzel. I really hope I hit Hydro Pump. Oh, I love this game. Love this game. Love this game. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It is fine. Okay. So this game became a lot more closer than it should have been. As Grumpig, I think, is going to look, Honey Glazed Ham is going to steal the spotlight from Floatzel here, because the nickname is just that awesome. The nickname is that awesome. So I'm really hoping a Psychic will be a nice Oko on this after Rocks and Spikes. And it is, so that is going to be the victory in our favor. So 3 pretty solid games there. Roselia, unfortunately, Roselia did not get to shine as much as I had hoped it would. I didn't really get too many chances to set up spikes. And Avalugg, good lord, Avalugg is fat. Jesus, that thing is, oh my lord, it just chewed a Dynamic Punch like it was nothing. And Floatzel and Honey Glazed Ham, and then Stunfisk and Stoutland here all did their part as well. So yeah guys, if you would like to use a team, then by all means you can. I could leave a paste bin of it in the description if you would like me to do so. And with that being said guys, if you did enjoy, then make sure to hit the like button, and I will see you all soon hopefully. So later everybody, thank you all for watching.